Speaking of closing stores, that GameStop, huh, guys? Guys. GameStop is closing 225 stores worldwide. I'm not surprised if I'm being fair. GameStop has not great business practices. I like the people at GameStop. Just like I still have a movie rental card, and Sean makes fun of me. He says that where I live is 1997 because we still have like video stores and stuff. But,
I want a video store where I live. They don't have any.
Yeah. So, I like going in there, and like I made friends with the dude that works there right away. And I'm just like, hey, man, do I get this movie? He's like, no, that sucks. He's like, get this. And then I like end up renting something crazy that this guy's like, yeah, just get this. And it's, you
just like watch this now.
This is your life now. You got to watch this. It's just like this guy walking around with a giant pumpkin for a wiener, and then he just touches people and they turn to salt. And you're just like, what? He's like, yeah, it's deep. And I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna rent this movie. 10 out of 10. I'll make a movie podcast on this.
I'll take one copy of Pumpkin Wiener and Escape from the Surf Nazis.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man, I'm pretty sure both of those are trauma movies.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
So I love going into the stores and like talking to the staff there because they always have a really great, hey, check this game out. The last time I went to a GameStop, I actually found Way of the Samurai, which I play obsessively. I love those games. They're fantastic. I had no idea they even existed. And the guy was just like, play Way of the Samurai. I like it. It's like one of my favorite games. And it was super cheap, so I bought it and I love it. I miss that element of shopping for games, but at the same time, GameStop is just they are the Ubisoft of stores. Like they want to nickel and dime you for every single thing. They're overpriced for everything. Like Sean, pops are what, like $9 normally? Like they run between like what, 9 and 15?
Yeah, 15 for like Comic-Con exclusives, but like just like commons are going to be like $8.99.
Right. So you go in there and they're like 12. You're like,
actually ours is cheap. Ours usually has, if it's not an exclusive, so they'll be like between like 7 and 12. It just depends on like what they are. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to like how they price it. I mean, I'm sure corporate has some decision making power that we don't know about. It's magic, and so there's like some formula. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, some of them are like their exclusives can be like kind of crazy overpriced, more than the Hot Topic.
Yeah, and it's not just on toys. The games are that way too. You walk in there and there's a used game. It's like $25. You can go on to Amazon, buy it now new. It's like $23.80 or whatever, and it's
or $5.
Yeah, it's mind blowing to me that they're even still a building. And so, from what I understand, their long term plan is to essentially become like a geek goods store.
That's why they bought ThinkGeek.
Yeah, exactly. And I've noticed that ThinkGeek has gotten real weird with their marketing lately. And I was wondering if maybe that has something to do with it. Like they're a little more aggressive about their marketing. Their prices seem a little more janky. Like they're either really, really high or really, really low. And I can't ever figure out why they go one way or the other. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. But I have a hard time feeling bad for a place like GameStop. I feel bad for the employees, don't get me wrong, because the people who work at GameStop are awesome. I've never had a bad experience with an employee at GameStop.
There's some weird ones there.
Oh, man. Are we about to get into this? We need to hear Sean, tell us your bad story about GameStop.
No, I don't really have any. Well, I mean, walked into GameStop, had a bad time. That's my whole bad story right there. Just everything about it was horrible every day that I go in there, but I don't stop going because, there's not a whole lot of options.
Why? Does it smell like butts?
There's always like some one guy that wants to like chat me up about all of the games that they sell, and he wants to go through every single game and want to know if I play it. And I just want to go in there, and I'm there I want to look, what do you have that's on sale? What do you have that's on clearance? I want to look at your toys, and I want to go, and I want no one to talk to me. But there's always some guy that has to come in there and wants to try to touch my hand, look at me. Like I can't have all this going on while I'm trying to look for my one pop that I'm hunting for that I'm never going to find, and I had to order from the UK so that I could at least have it, but they didn't have it, so this guy was trying to be hand-holdy with me, and I just can't have it.
He wants to pee a circle around you and claim squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights is what it is, and I couldn't have that.
I was screwed by GameStop.
Everyone gets all the screws from GameStop.
No, back in
Tell me your story.
The 360 when it launched, I was one of the unfortunate people to pre-order it from GameStop.
Yeah.
So pre-ordered the 360, did a full pay on it. I was ready to go. Showed up a little bit early, just kind of look at other games, consider if I want to get any other games. Went to go order another one, and the guy's like, "Oh, so you're on the second shipment." They never said anything about a second shipment at any point in time, and I pre-ordered like almost immediately after the E3 announcement. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but when the 360 launched, there were like 3 pre-order shipments that GameStop allocated out of their original stock that they were promised. And I did not get my 360 at launch due to that fact.
I would have lit a trash can fire.
I was so angry. I actually took time off because Oblivion was one of the launch titles. And I'm like, I literally took a week off of vacation. I'm like, I'm just going to sit in my underwear, play Cheetos or eat Cheetos and like play Oblivion for a week.
Cheetos E360 game.
Yes, exactly.
That's how you get a game podcast. Just the games. That's the only way you know. Got to feel them going through you.
I was pretty livid. I believe my cousin also was on that second list. I told him to go check when I found out, and he got that unfortunate news. So
that sounds like sad stories.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
I've never had a bad time in GameStop. Like I've never walked in and had a bad time. The only like weird experience I've ever had is like I walked in after one of the Call of Duties came out. It was the space one. So it was recently, whatever that one was.
Space of Duty?
Yeah. Call of Duty in space. Call of Duty, we can't rip off of space shooties, so we're going to just try our best.
Was it Infinite Warfare? Was that
Sure. It? Yeah, sure. Absolutely it was. Whatever you want it to be. That's exactly what it was. So I went in there and I was picking up like one of the old Batman games on PS3. Like I was just kind of piecing through just older stuff because
you're just trying to waste your money is what you
well, I was just wasting time. I think I was waiting on, I was at lunch or something at work and I was just messing around because I worked right around the corner from a GameStop for a long time. And they were just really like pushing this Call of Duty, man. Did you get Call of Duty? We still have copies available. Did you get your Call of Duty?
Because nobody wants it.
Well, and I finally just was like, no, if I needed a coaster, I would buy a coaster. And the girl was just like, what? And I'm like, nothing. I just want to buy this. I was so just done with it. But I could tell she just didn't know how to handle me because I just said, no, if I needed a coaster, I would just buy one. So that was a good time. But I also... Does anybody remember Funko Land? Did you have Funko Land out there, Sean?
I do remember Funko Land.
Well, so that would have probably been when I was like maybe like middle school, right? So yeah. I didn't live here. I lived in the Northwest. I lived in like the Seattle area.
Oh, okay.
So, and I don't ever remember anything like that. For my games, I always went to Toys R Us when I was really little.
Oh man, Toys R Us. I remember I got my I still have my original Game Boy, like the big gray monster. And I remember getting that. I think my grandma got it for me after it had been out like a couple of years. She got it for me for Christmas or something. And she paid for it. And then they just took one out of stock at the store near me and called my mom and said, you can come pick it up. I remember going in there and picking that thing up and just being amazed. Like I was just so amazed. I was like, this is the future. I could take Mario in my car. I can do whatever I want. And now the Switch is out and I'm just like, I don't want to play this. I don't care. My cell phone's better. I don't care. I use my bathroom time for Facebook. Like
you'd rather play Infinite Runners in your toilet time than play some Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, except for that Mario Infinite Runner because that thing can piss right off.